Okay, hey everyone, Dodge here at Team Chaos MTG. Today, if we can get these shots to focus correctly, we are going to be talking about counterfeits. Which of these two Chandras, at face value, from too far away, would you guess is the counterfeit? If you said the one on the left, you are wrong. This is a real magic card. You can tell because it's incredibly hard to pick up. The colors look right. It feels good. These fakes over here, they feel kind of waxy. They're not the right color. They're pale. The backs are too dark. And they're kind of plastic. Almost. But that's not the reason we're talking about these. No, the thing when it comes to counterfeit cards is if they feel correct, unless they're a reback, they almost always look terrible. And if they look good, like these kind of do, then just putting the actual cardboard in your hand, you can tell it's a fake card. It's the wrong card stock, it's too thick, it's too thin, it's too waxy, it'll have a coating. There's always something wrong. So why are we talking about these? Well, if we can get this shot, the reason we're talking about these is the holofoil stamp. Let's see if we can get this to focus for y'all. So, if you look here, those outside bubbles in that stamp are the Planeswalker symbol. The middle two are a forest and a water symbol, just the mana symbols for those colors. And I don't know if it's really picking up, but when you move the card, those mana symbols turn into Planeswalker symbols. Right? That's what a normal stamp should look like. These fakes have stamps. These fakes have pretty good ones, actually. I've got a dog trying to take stuff out of my hand here, so pardon the wobbly vision. The problem is, see, we have the two Planeswalker symbols in the middle there on the top, and one on the bottom. And then the mana symbols that we're seeing in the bottom left and right, they're there, but they don't change. And they are the correct symbols. I am not super concerned with getting fake cards that, for one, if not multiple reasons, I cannot tell are fake. What I am worried about is the local game stores, like the one that graciously let me borrow these fakes that someone traded in that an employee didn't recognize as counterfeit. Yeah, I'm worried about those shops and the way they'll affect them going forward. The stamps were introduced a few years ago by Wizards as a additional way to combat counterfeits, and these stamps do not hold up, but they're the best I've ever seen, and I get to see a decent amount of counterfeit cards. I'm not an expert on it, but I do run an online store, and I do make a good part of my income from buying and selling cards, so I try to stay, pretty well educated on what's going on as far as most of the counterfeits that we see here in the US, the majority of which come from either China or Canada. Yeah, so again, I'm not worried about finding fakes that if I put them in my hand outside of a sleeve that I can't tell are fake. I am worried about the stores, the vendors, the places that aren't going to have that same kind of level of protection, or maybe they're dealing with cards in the mail, or they have employees who don't recognize everything. as what it is. And if these keep getting better, maybe there's a bigger problem coming down the line. But hopefully you guys found this informative. Let me know whatever thoughts or questions you have in the comments below. Hit the buttons, like the things, follow the pages, subscribe to stuff, and as always, I've been Dodge, you've been watching. Have a great day.